Benny Christus Maths class. Here, we focus on making mathematics easy, learn, and fun for you, for all students, pupils, and parents. Kindly follow us on Instagram at Ben Christus Maths Class, on YouTube at Ben Christus Maths Class, on Facebook Ben Christus Maths Class. Like and share this video. Thanks. Our topic, approximation. An approximation is a number taken as close as possible to the actual value of the number. For example, let's say you have 3.5. When you are asked for the approximation of 3.5, it becomes automatically 4. So here we have an example we want to consider. Consider the product of 235.6 multiplied by 125. By estimation of the value 235.6, we estimate it to be 240 here. We multiply by 125, which we approximated to 130. Now we multiply 240 times 130 gives us 31,200 by estimate. Estimate is not the actual or real value. It is an assumed value. Now we want to talk about the real value or the actual value. 235.6 times 125, we have 29,450. So this is the real value, and in approximation you can be asked to get the real value and at the same time ask for the approximated or estimated value. Here we have two answers. 31,200 is close to 29,450, but it is not actually 31,200 is not the real value or the actual value. This is the actual value of the example given to us. Now, in approximation, things to consider is that you have to follow the instruction closely. When you are asked to get the actual value, you get the actual value. When you are asked to get the approximated value or estimated value, you get it all together. We have an example on the board. Find the product. Product means multiplication. For some of you who don't know, product means multiplication. Find the product of 2,329 and 498 and leave your answer correct to the nearest 100. Now, write a solution to the above problem. 2,329 times 498. 8 times 9 is 72. We write 2, carry 7. 8 times 2 is 16. 16 plus 7, we have 23. Carry 2. We carry 2. 8 times 2 is 16 plus 7, 23. We have 2 remaining. 8 times 3 is 24. 24 plus 2, we have 26. Carry 2 as well over to this side. 8 times 2 is 16. 16 plus 2 have 18 here. Now 9 times 9 is 81. We'll carry 8 over. 9 times 2 is 18. 18 plus 8, we have 26. Write 6, carry 2 over to here. 9 times 3, 27. 27 plus 2, 29. Carry 2 over. 9 times 2 is 18. 18 plus 2, that gives us 20. Now we use 4. 4 times 9 is 36. Write 6, carry 3. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 3, 11. Carry 1. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 plus 1, 13. 4 times, we carry 1 over to this side. 4 times 8, 4 times 2 is 8 plus 1, half 9. We'll bring it down. 2, 3 plus 1 is 4. 6, 6 is 18. Plus, carry 1 over, so give us 9. 18 plus 1, 19. Carry 1 over. 1 plus 1, 2 plus 3, 5. We have this. So we have 1,159,842, and we are asked to write our answer to the nearest 100. So we have our answer to the nearest 100 is going to be 1,159,800, because had it been that 4 is up to 5, we approximate it to 1, making it 9. But from here below is tens. So this is where 100 stops. Our answer is 1,159,800. Now, we want to solve the above question by estimation. 2,329 by estimation gives us 2,300. And 498 by estimation gives us 500. Therefore, these 3 dots means therefore 2,300 times 500. Our answer, that gives us 1,150,000. You want to know how we get this? Okay, we keep the 40 aside. 5 times 3 is 15. Carry 1. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 1, 11. So that gives us, this is estimated value. So the estimated value is lower than our actual value that we got previously. The estimated value is lower than the actual value we got previously. That will be, as you proceed, you see more of approximations into play. Now, our subtopic next is rounding off numbers. Is a way of approximating numbers. When number is too large that cannot easily be handled, we round them off. The rounded off number may not be accurate as a real number. So when we round off, it is done, especially when decimal is in place or when significant figure or nearest whole number, depending on the level of accuracy required. To round off numbers, all numbers such as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 are rounded down to 0. Why numbers such as 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are rounded off as 1. Now, in this rounding off, we'll talk about significant figures. Significant figures. Example, round off I want to round off the number 16,418.39 to three significant figures. This becomes we have 16 already. This we all agree that from 0 down to 4 will be rounded off as 0. But here we have 8, and 8 is not very close to the nearest number we're looking at. We are considering, which is 4. So 1 is less, is not is 0. So we have 16,400. That is to the nearest three significant figure. Now, our example, round off 16,418.39 to A, three significant figure, B, the nearest whole number, 3, to two decimal places, and the fourth, the nearest tenth. Our solution, A, 16,418.39 to nearest to this three significant figure. We in our note we talked about rounding off 0 to 4. We round them down to 0. Y 5 to 9, we round them off to 1. Here, after the decimal, we are considering here. So our three significant figure is going to be 16,400. Reason is that the 8 is not very close to 4, and 1 that is close to 4 is not up to 5. So we rounded all to 0, 0. B, we round to the nearest whole number. 16,418.39, the nearest whole number gives us 16,418. Decimal is not involved here. Had it been that 3 is up to 5, we approximate the number to 1 and bring down to 8. But below here is not, after the decimal, the number immediately after the decimal is not up to 5, so we'll leave it as 0, 0. C, to two decimal places, 16,418.39 to two decimal places will still give us 16,418.39. It's the same, it's in two decimal place. It's in two decimal place. Now, the last but not the least, to the nearest 10. 16,418.39 to the nearest 10. Now we have 16. 16, this is before the decimal, this is units, tens, hundred, thousand, and tens of thousand. Here, we approximate the unit, which is 8. We round it off to 1 to add to our 10, becomes 16,420. That is the nearest 10. 16,420 to the nearest 10. If there is any question, you can ask in the comment section. We have another example on the board. Round off 325.63 to A, three significant figures, B, two significant figures, C, four significant figures. Here is the solution to the above problem. A, 325.63 to three significant figures becomes 326 3 3SF. How it became 326 is that 6 is above 4. We round it off. We are aware that when a number is up to 5 and above, we round it up to 1. We rounded the 6 up to 1 because it's close to 5. After the decimal, we added it to the 5, becomes 6. So this to three significant figure becomes this. B, we round up to two significant figure, 325.63 to two significant figure will give us 330. We rounded off to 5 to 1, we added it to 3. So here we are talking about the 3, 1 to 3. Here we're talking about only these two significant. We rounded 5 to 1, adding it to 2, gives us 330 to two significant figure. Then C, 325.63 to four significant figure. Now we are counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Because this is not up to 5, we leave count it as 0. Our fourth significant figure becomes 325.6. That is 4SF. Four significant figures. We are still under approximation, decimal places. When you are rounding off to a given number of decimal places, it is only with the decimal part and not the whole number part of it. So when we are given a number to round off to the nearest decimal place, we consider only the decimal parts of it. For example, in this problem on the board, round 28.5631 to A, one decimal place, B, three decimal place, and C, two decimal place. Here 28.5631, we are going to look at the decimal part and not the whole number part. This is whole number, this is decimal. Now we are going to consider the number that is very close to the decimal, these two, to the nearest one decimal place. 1, remember this is after the decimal, here is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are looking at here now. It's going to be 28. Okay, solution to the example on the board. We have 28.5631 to one decimal place. We consider only 5, and we have 28.6. The B part of it. To three decimal places, we have 28.5631. Two decimal places, we have to consider 5 and 6. So we have 3 decimal place, we have 28.563. 1 is not up to 5, so we let it be. Then the C part, 2 decimal place, 28.563, because only 5 and 6. 3 is not up to 5, so we have 28.56. That will be all.